Hello, Akko here again. Welcome back to FTB Unhinged. Last episode we sorted out some liquids. I've got a big hole in the floor here, which we're going to work out. We're going to use in just a minute. Last episode I worked out how to deal with some liquids. Now I've gone through all them saplings and I've created a tiny amount of ethanol. So that's using the fermenter and the refinery. I think if I'd have made a MFR bioreactor, that would have been a lot more efficient, to be honest. If we'd have made a bioreactor, which needs some things, but it's not a massive big deal, I don't think. I need an assembly machine. Have I got one of them? I've not yet, have I? No. I think I'd have got a lot more ethanol out of all them saplings using one of them. So, yeah, I don't know if that's... And, of course, this is just vanilla saplings. If you're serious about doing this with forestry, you need to be doing some tree breeding, getting the saplings that give more juice per sapling, I think. And the other thing that I did, of course, was the fuel. This fuel tank's full. That's filled up overnight. This isn't full. I didn't realise my chunk loader was not actually reaching across to here. So the cart was going across and then getting unloaded when it was over here. So this isn't quite empty yet, but I've got my jetpack now, so I can actually go and have a look. Let's have a quick see how much oil we've got left down here. So, how deep's this? Holy shit. Okay. So, plenty of oil left then. That's never going to fit in that tank, is it? I'll have to make another tank. A lot of oil down there, Christ. Switching modes, by the way. The mode switch key said it was apostrophe, but apostrophe wasn't working for me. So I changed it in the controls to semicolon. But that was apostrophe. Like that, but it wasn't working, so I changed it to semicolon. So that's how I'm changing modes. So yeah, that's not going to fit in there, is it? All that oil. There's loads of oil in there, isn't there? So I still ain't going to be able to quarry that. Unless I use some oil, some fuel. So there's an issue again. So what I'm going to do this episode to start with is I need to start getting some autocrafting on the go. So I'm going to make some ME bits. I'm going to make applied. Let's make us heat vents. Containment walls. Let's start with containment walls. So I need iron, gold and Certus quartz for these. I'm going to make the tiniest little one, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of them. Easy enough. 20. Not enough there, damn it. Can't do maths. So, 20 containment walls, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little single, single ME crafting thing down here. So all I need is 6 of the vents, ME heat vents. So I need 24 iron bars. We've got them. Got some of them somewhere, I think. We've got 2. Okay, get some iron bars then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. Clear them guys out. What are my iron bars again? Can't remember. You go with... Oh shit. What? Have I made them before? Screw you, Greg. Iron rods. Oh, son of a bitch. Don't remember doing that before. So I need that thing, and I need my wrench, which is of course down here. Well, I've got that, I might as well put that back in there. Alright, let's sort this out then. Oops. Clear them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 24 of them. Did I want 24 of them? I don't think I did I? Everything's a chore in this, honest. Regarding the Resident Raz, I'm going to start doing a Resident Raz series. I've not 100% decided yet. I may restart the world and put some more of the mods in. Quite a few people have let me know that I should not be using underground biomes because it's a pain in the balls. So I may leave underground biomes out. So thank you very much if one of the people has let me know that. And I may enable the other mods that I've not enabled, and I may enable biomes aplenty. Not 100% sure on that one yet. So yeah, if you're going to play along with me, I'll use the same seed, but I'll probably restart in the world, just so you know. So I need 6 of these, don't I? 6. Also I need the ME cable, iron ingots. And ME cable, I might not have enough of them. I clearly have not got any of them. Oops, I've got 3. So let's make some more of them. ME cable, remind myself what to make that. Fluix dust, and glass, of course it is. Fluix dust, I'm going to need to pulverise some of that dust. Have I got any of that? Nether, let's have a look. Nether. No, I've not. Okay, so let's macerate some nether quartz into nether dust. And what I'll do, just to keep it a bit quicker, is I need to wait for that. I'll cut the camera, I'll be back in a minute. Hello again, I'm back, and that has finished. Wonderful. It's been about 10 minutes. I've actually been into the couple of Mystcraft ages, made a couple of Mystcraft ages. I'm trying to get a Mystcraft age with crystals so I can make proper portals, but I made 2 more there. That had oil deserts, which was quite useful. I'll show you them actually. In fact, it's got quite heavy oil deserts. Let's just have a quick look in here. If I remember correctly, go over this way. See the oil deserts there? There was one over here that was ridiculous. So, and it's flat, which is quite useful. Mixture of some twilight forest, mushroom biome, twilight forest. Look at all that oil. It's ridiculous. Wonderful. Anyway, what I was looking for was crystals, which I haven't found yet. Well, eventually I want to build a purpose-built factory, and for that I'm going to want to be able to transport things with railcraft. And to make that easier, I'm going to want to do that through portals. So that's what I'm looking for crystals for. So each time I get a few ink sacs, that's what's my limiting factor at the minute, is ink sacs for the ink mixer. So I don't know why I'm talking like that. I keep doing that raise your voice thing at the end of a sentence, and it's winding me up. So I've got some nether quartz dust, wonderful. Bang that in there. Let's take half of that, half a stack of that, and half a stack of redstone. Get us plenty of fluix made. And how much of this do I want? Let's get 10 lots yet. I don't even think I've got the glass for that, have I? I haven't. So something else I need to do is cook some more glass up. 2 stacks. I've been slowly turning some cobblestone into sand in the macerator there. Just the odd bits, just so I don't have to keep going digging sand up. And I can use that in there, make it into glass, of course. I'll make 2 stacks of glass. So I've got plenty of ME cable now, that'll do for now actually. So I can make these things. Like that. No, press C, rotate, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces of a cube. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1 for the top, of course. We can put our containment wall in there. And I don't need to connect this up. So we have wonderful. ME cable can go there. And that won't connect yet, but it will connect. Put that back on. We'll connect as soon as this is a structure. So, and then of course the other thing we need is a pattern provider. Is that the one? Yeah, crafting CPU makes things quicker. Pattern provider is what I need here. So I need 2 conversion matrices, 1 advanced processor, storage cell. So this is going to take a little bit of crafting. So I think it would be, rather than bore you with all that, because I've not got any of that made, which is what I should have been doing really when I was waiting for that. Yeah, I've got none of that made. So I'll cut camera again. I'll go to sleep. I'll be back when I've got the bits made for this, and then we'll carry on from there. Got them bits made then. So storage cell, conversion matrix, processor, basic crafting table. We can make our pattern provider. Wonderful. So now we can sling that in there, in the middle, and cover that with a heat vent. That becomes a multi-block structure, and it connects. Wonderful. So now we have got Autocrafting. Wonderful. Just the basic stuff, you know. I made 32 of these ME blank patterns. I should actually put the pattern for there into the pattern. There we go, we'll have one of them. And using that I made some quick patterns here. So now I'm going to cover that all up. Come here, you. Don't want to be falling down there, do I? There we go. Stack them up. So now we've only got this one page, which is fine for now, but if we look in there, I'll put all these things in, and now we've got the ability to quickly make some items if we so wish, without having to manually do it all, which is nice. Which means I also want to grab my quartz cutting knife, and that wants to go in there as well. So the next thing I want to do is I need to upgrade my storage really. That's a 1K, it's not great, but yeah, it's not bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one there for a second. No, I'm not. That's not what I want to do at all. I want to take the things out of there, is what I want to do. Let's take all this out. Then take that out. And doing this should bang all this stuff into the 4K cell here. But I see how full that's making that. That's not bad. Yeah. So I am going to keep doing that. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff out of here. Quite a lot of that stuff in there. Go in there. Double click. Should send all that in, but doesn't always work for me. Once I've got rid of this, shouldn't be too bad, to be honest. So I've got rid of all the musty heavy stuff, and then I can upgrade this cell, which is what my plan is, because I won't need that 1K, so there's no point in me having it in there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use this. That's a 1K, that's a 4K, that's a 16K, that's a 64K. I'm going to make a couple of 16Ks. One of these I want because last time on a quarry I deleted all my cobble and my dirt. What I want to make is a... Come on, where are you? ME condenser. I'm going to make one of them. Nice and straightforward. And this time then, rather than destroying stuff, I'll condense it into matter balls. So at least the matter balls we can use for something else then, which is pretty useful. So I'll get on with doing that. I'll cut the camera again. Let me know if I'm cutting the camera too much. It's a lot of stuff that I've done before this, so I'm kind of showing you what I'm doing, but I'm actually cutting while I do it. So if it's too much, let me know. I'll try not to do it as much next episode. But I'm going to cut again for now. I'll be back in a bit when I've got some stuff made. Right then, I started making the 16K storage. There we go. And a couple of things were getting blocked up. Now, one of the things was I had it so that these basic process assemblies got auto-crafted in the steam oven, but there was auto-crafted just by forcing them in through the precision export bus there. There was there and there, if you remember. What we actually need to do is we need to make crafting patterns for them now, because to actually make anything craft, so to make something craft that uses them, such as the conversion matrix, what you need to do is you need to have it so that it's got a crafting path. So what we need to do is we need to make a basic processor into a basic processor, assembly into a processor. So we need that pattern, and we need that pattern. And then them guys, I can go there, need to go into this ME interface on the back of here, because these are now actual crafting patterns now. So they're going to there, like so. So that says that anything that needs to craft one of these, it knows in turn that it needs to craft one of those. That makes sense? So now we've got crafting patterns for both types of them, but what will happen is if I request one of them, it'll send the one that was already crafted. Was one already crafted there? Should send it into there, and it has. Look, there we go. So that's all better. Now the other thing I did was I pulled the 1K out of here, and if you put your 1K storage cell into your inventory there and shift click it, it pops the storage cell out. So I got rid of the little 1K storage cell out there, and now we've got the 16K made. So I've got the 16K. Now I can just combine that empty block with that shapeless. So anyway, you get a 16K storage. Wonderful. Now I guess the next thing I could do is I'll put that into there. Ideally, I'd like to get all this stuff onto there now, but I could do it manually like I did before, so that can go in there now. I could do it manually and take all this stuff out and put it into there like I did the other time. I did that just to show you how you could do it, but I'm going to do it a different way. Another thing I made, by the way, was this crafting monitor, just because you need to see what you're crafting. The way I'm going to do it this time is I'm going to make this next thing, which is called an IO pot. IO pot needs 2 ME drives, which need 2 of them each, so I need 5 of them. So how many of them have I got? I've got 4. So if I ask that to craft one more, now it should all work. What should happen is the silicon should get crafted, and then the cutting knife should get crafted. Got a cutting knife in there? No, so checking here what we're waiting for. Just waiting for sticks, and it hasn't got any sticks. That makes sense. We've not got sticks in there, so there we go. So if I sling sticks in there, it's got sticks now. Does it recognise them? No. So sometimes that happens. It gets stuck. So what's happening here? It needs to make a new quartz cutting knife because the one that was in there wore out. I'm going to cancel that. So shift left click that. I'm going to request that job again. And now it should be able to make one of them because there's sticks in there. So there it is, and there it is. And you can see it's took a bit of use because it's made the processor. So as long you need to, the main thing you need to remember when crafting anything like this is you always need, no matter what the end thing is, even if it's like something like in a different pack, an ultimate hybrid solar panel or something for an advanced Greg Tech thing, all you need to make sure is that you need to backtrack every step through the crafting to the most basic thing. So the most basic thing for one of these, I guess, is being able to cook quartz dust into silicon. So it needs to be able to do that, otherwise you won't get anywhere. There we go, we've got our 5th one of them now, so that's good. Right, what else we needed? We need a couple of chests, didn't we? So really I should put sticks into there as well. I wonder if I put wood into the crafting pattern here. Yeah, look, it only gives me 2 sticks because Greg's mean. Mean Greg. Right, what was this then? I needed 2 ME drives. That's just glass and iron. And then what was it for the IO pot? It was 1 down there, 2 bits of iron, and some glass. I forgot it already. Ridiculous. 1 bit of ME cable is what I forgot. Okay. And some glass across the top. Wonderful. So now, instead of having to do it manually, what I can do is, if I want all the stuff that's in this 4K to go into that 16K, just take the 4K, put it into there, and you see it's going to tell it to go from a storage cell to an ME drive. So what's happening is it's filling that up. Look, you see that's taking more bytes, more space, but proportionally it's taking less. If that makes sense. So there we go. a blank one in there now, so any overflow can go into there. And we've got a nice amount of storage in there, so we can still see all our stuff. Wonderful. Let's quickly show you the ME crafting monitor recipe. It's just nice and straightforward. So now, there we go. We've got them bits ready to go. And I guess now there'll be more stuff to build up. We could get more ME drives, or we could get some storage monitors. Could probably do with a crafting terminal, just so we can craft in there. Should I make a crafting terminal? Something else we might need at some point is a partition editor, but I won't do that just yet. So that's all I'm going to do with ME crafting for now. We've got a bit of auto crafting. We've not got a great deal of stuff in there, but it's a start. And now we can make some more advanced stuff a bit easier. So I guess the next thing to work out what advanced stuff we want to make. Now, I want to make a nuclear reactor, didn't I? So should we look at a nuclear reactor? Let's have a look. Now, I'm not sure if I've got the... Well, I've got 134 uranium, which should last me quite a while. The nuclear reactor I'm going to use the sneaky craft method, which I've got all of them in there, so we'll have that. That's a good pattern to have. So is that. So I'll put them in there, and so is that actually. So you can see this is going to fill up pretty quick. That's one. Condensed copper plates is 8 copper plates in a compressor. Copper plates, of course, are. So to do this fully automatically, we'd have to connect all these up with different interfaces and import and export buses and stuff. I'm not going to do that just yet. So let's see what. No, I don't have to do this. I think we're better off doing this manually for now, I think. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut the camera again. I'm going to work out what to do for the rest of the episode. I think I'm about halfway through this episode. They can go in there. That's useful stuff to have. We're not manually. We're having to manually bend stuff at the minute as well, though. I will change all this once I get a new base. It's going to be fully automated. At the minute, though, manual's okay. Right, back in a little bit. Hello again. So I've been away a little bit. I've had a bit of a think. This video is going to be up late because it's now 2 o'clock on Sunday. I wanted to get this up for 1 on Sunday, so never mind. This will be up Sunday evening sometime from my point of view. Right, I was going to start making nuclear reactors. Then they're going to go across in the nuke factory. I'm going to build in the temple across in the desert over there. But first of all, I want to get storage over there. Secondly, I want to be able to quarry underneath there, so I need buildcraft power over there as well. So I could use buildcraft power running cables a mile that way. That's not going to happen. I don't want to clear this area out. I want to get more storage over there. I want to build bigger tanks over that way. So one of the things I want to do is I want to get Mystcraft portals made. So I need to get more ink to go into Mystcraft portals. I started thinking I'm going to need buildcraft power over there as well to power the quarry. Really, I want to quarry underneath the factory out before I build it, so then I can build stuff underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this my farm area, and I'm going to leave all this stuff here. I'm going to build this as my farm area, so I'm going to build all my farms down in this area here. So I've filled that top layer in. But first of all, I'm going to need an ink farm. So I've been looking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run a farm like I have on my other series with different things which are going to go into a MFR bioreactor to create biofuel, which will run another boiler on, so that'll be the first boiler run over there. Eventually, well, in fact, I'll probably leave this boiler here and use this just to run all the farms, and so I have this as a little separate farm area. Eventually, all the machinery, all the technical machinery, even the steam oven and the steam turbine, I'll probably be over there. So I'm just going to use this place purely on running animals and plants, and everything else will be over there. So I want to start making a rancher, because one of the things we're going to use is ink sacks. I've been looking at what else we can use. Now, previously I've done this using bone meal, and we haven't got skeleton spawners, we haven't got soul shards. Once I've got mob essence, I will have a limited amount of spawn ability using mob essence, but what we've got here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, you can't use them, 5 types of crop here. Mushrooms go in these crops. Now, I planted some up here and they didn't seem to want to plant properly, so I don't know if it's a light-based thing. I need to check out if you need darkness for cropped mushrooms, I'm not sure. That'll be okay though if we do that, because the farms are going to be underneath a layer of glass. But if the mushrooms don't need darkness, I can just have it as dirt instead of glass. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mushrooms 6, 7, ink sacs 8, and saplings 9. So that should give me my 9 different things for the MFR bioreactor. I'm not going to use wheat because wheat only, you can't put wheat in there, you can only put seeds in, and you only get seeds if you don't use crops. So I'm going to use wheat for feeding cows to generate mob essence. I'm going to build a big cow farm, try and get as much mob essence as I can out of that because we haven't got soul shards. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use crops purely for wheat, and I'm going to use. So I'm not going to use wheat seeds in the bioreactor. So previously I've used bone meal. I've used wheat seeds, and possibly something else I can't think of. But I must have had a nan thing. Wonder what that was. Anyway, I can't think at the minute. So yeah, mushrooms. Two different types of mushrooms is what I'm going to be going for. But first of all, the first thing we need to get going is ink rancher. That'll give me ink, which I can use to go travelling in Mystcraft, and it'll start giving me a stock of ink for the thing as well, for the actual bioreactor. So what I've done here, I had 32 aluminium dust. I've got 24 left there. Look, I had 32 aluminium dust from that little bit of bauxite we processed to get the titanium. So I want that thing there. With that, we can make. We can't make. Oh, okay. I thought I was under the impression I could make an aluminium electric wrench, aluminium plates. Aha. There we go. There's my error. Of course, it's not aluminium. It's aluminium plates. Sling that in there. There's a couple of tin plates that we need. So this is process 8 of them. I made a couple of shears, which of course use iron plates and tools. I made an advanced circuit. I made a pump, which uses a mining well and a tank, and the mining well uses vanilla stuff, pretty much basic stuff. So that's got me most of the bits for my ink rancher, well, for my rancher. So there's the machine hull. We've got a couple of plastic sheets that we had made already. Pump goes there. That goes there, goes there, and shears go there. And that gets me a rancher. Wonderful. So the rancher is going to go. So I pulled out the Steve's cart thing for now. That will eventually probably go somewhere. I'll probably will use a Steve's cart's farm somewhere. Are you facing the right way? I don't think you are. I could have just wrenched it, but let's just do that and face it the right way to start with. That's the right way. Yep. So what I'm going to want here is I want an ME interface on the top, I want a level emitter on the side, and I want some ME cable to there, and I'm going to want to run power, which I've got there actually. Should be maybe easy running it there. It probably will be easy running it there, yeah. So I'll get some power line. Let's go get that first. In fact, let's request an ME interface. See if it makes one. You begin. And jump down here. I've still got all my laser type stuff stored in here for now, including my pipes. So here's the first thing we need, which is power. So I'll just run that. So this guy's now got power. There we go. And this should turn off a redstone signal. Let's double check that. Let's grab a lever. Thank you. That should be turned off now. And it is, look. So that's good. That means it'll work off a level emitter, which is what we want it to do. Have we got an ME interface in here? We have, wonderful. And then I need a level emitter. So reminder, I meant one of them. Basic processor cable and a redstone torch, easy enough. So I want basic processor. My ME cable, where's that gone? There it is. We need that. A couple of bits of iron. And a redstone torch, I've got some of them in there. I thought I made 30 out of them. I wonder where they've gone. And we just need to wait for that to complete. So it takes a little bit of time to start things cooking in the steam oven, of course, because it has that little bit of a warm-up time, kind of. Aluminium's gone in there, is it? I wonder why. Everything else seems to have. Oh yeah, everything else is storing itself in there. Right, so have we got this yet? Yep, there we go. So like it says a level emitter, wonderful. So a level emitter is going to go onto the side of this, like so. We need one cable going up from this. Let's break that. I'm going to have my ME interface there, which should, yeah, that should work. We'll have to double check that. For the time being, we'll turn this on. And the next issue is I can't get out. Brilliant. So that should be turned off, yeah, cool. And then fill this up here. And connect that to the ME network. So there we go, that should collect ink from a little captive squid. So let's fill that up with water in the bottom there. Or do you do 3x3 again? Is it? You 3 buckets worth, don't you? If you remember, we should have somewhere a little captive squid that I caught in one of the first episodes. Where he is? Are you him? Yep, there we go. Jealous Safari in it. Captured squidly in it. So Squidward's going to go in there. There we go. Wonderful. So you should stay there and not despawn. I'm going to cover this with glass. Next thing then is, this shouldn't be collecting any ink at the minute because that's turned off. So there should be no. Oh, it is collecting it. Okay. I thought you was turned off. Oh, you turned on again. Okay. Let's just turn that off then. Okay, that's stopped it. Wonderful. So what I want is, I want that to be, I want to keep 1024. That's all I want to keep. 1024 ink in my system. What I can do is, I have to make a few more facade. No, I've got plenty of black ink actually. Oops. I'm falling there again. Let's go to sleep before a creeper comes and blows all my work up. Yeah, what I can do now is use that ink to make more blackstone, black cobble and stuff, and I can do a bit of Mystcraft exploring and try and get a decent weld for collecting pages and try and get crystals. So crystals is the main thing I'm going for here. I need really to build a big steel tank farm over there and get this transferred across that way. Hello bats. Right, so cover, you can go there. Oops. So when I get more facades, I can cover all this up. So you'll just see that guy. In fact, let's jump down there. Get some more of them. I think I need 3 of them, don't I? 3 of them and one of them will make me 6. Yeah, so I need to make some more of them. I'll do that off camera. There we go. We've got our first thing. So we're getting plenty of ink sacks now. So at least we can make plenty of Mystcraft pages. Wonderful. So I'm going to get on with that. I'm going to find a decent weld, which we can go do a little bit of exploring in. I'll get some crystals from, and then we'll work out a way of transferring liquids across. So the main tanks I'm going to build, because these are only little, I'm going to build big, real big tanks over that way. So I'm going to cut the camera again and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, then I've tidied it up a bit. I've surrounded it with black cobble, just because I like it. And he's happy in there, so I've got a nice little water feature out front. We'll call it an aquarium. With a little Squidward sat in there. And if we look back in here, we have 1024 ink sacks sat there. So that's only going to draw power whenever it needs to, which is quite nice. While it doesn't need power, it won't draw any, which is kind of awesome. So we've got our first thing towards our bioreactor, our ink sacks. Because of that, I'm now able to use ink sacks to make some more of these guys, which I have done. I've made some panels, and I made another 3 welds, I'm a little bit low on leather at the minute, so I can't really make many more. But the first one was quite cool. I was going to go and check and do the one on camera, see what it's like. Then we'll go back to that one because I can see I've been in this one here. I've called it Flat Jungle. And it's very nice. Let's check at 163. That's one I've not been in yet. I've not found crystals yet. Well, I'll keep going for that. And this does take a little while to load sometimes because it's generating a new line. This is another flat one, and that looks like crystals. Awesome. So I've got what looks to be, actually it's a river biome. Oh, this looks very nice. Let's some sheep getting chased by dogs there. Let's put down our safety first. Let's put that guy down, and I'll also make a waypoint. I forgot what the waypoint shortcut is. Book done. Oops, I clicked off a window there. So there we go. I've got crystals. That's very nice. Nice looking flat place. Also looks very nice for possibly a very nice place to quarry as well. What's going on in there? Let's be careful that the well doesn't get destroyed. That doesn't look like. That doesn't look like what do you call it to me? Starfisher, but it may. I don't think it is. Let's be careful that the well isn't getting destroyed here. I'm getting no effects on me, which is good. Look at the world here. What we got? You can see that looks like up to the north there. It looks like a abandoned library, which is good. We'll head over there. It does look weird over there, doesn't it? See the. Let's have a quick look. I'm not sure how decay works these days. Let's run over here a minute. Let's look at that on the map again. Yeah, there on the map. That could be a starfisher. It's got lava in it and water, so it's a bit dangerous. In fact, let's stop messing about. Let's go have a look. Got our jetpack on. Let's go have a look down here. Are you a starfisher or are you something strange and weird? Whee! Oh, it is. We've got starfisher, so it sent me back to spawn. This was spawn, was it? So I'll get back to my base. Don't remember where spawn was. Get back to my base and I'll meet you back there again, and we'll go see what's in that abandoned library. Back again then into this Mystcraft age. Above the abandoned library, that was 100 meters north of the book there, and I've smashed one lot of crystals up, so I've got just over 2 stacks of crystals, which is quite nice as well. So I'll jump in there, let's see what books we've got. Before I came back as well, I also jumped into that other world that I said was quite nice. And if you look in my little notebook I brought me, I've got crystal block page, which is quite nice. Ocean oil field, I think I already had that. And no weather, that's a good one. And ocean biome, lava block's quite a good one as well. Let's see what we've got in this one. We've got South Nadir, which is the opposite of Zenith. So if you wanted to have no moon, tiled biomes, that's quite cool. Tiled biomes, if I get desert oil field and plains, that's what I'll probably do. I'll have desert oil field and plains biome. Plains gives you bauxite, desert gives you ruby, desert oil field of course means you've got a massive oil source. And you can just move your pump around then. What we've got here, ocean biome, and then let's break a couple of these. Wrong side, let's break a couple of these. What we've got, ocean, again, blue, pocket dimension biome, that's interesting. And mushroom island biome, pocket dimension, cool. So, I've got a couple of pages. I've got a world here that's quite stable by the look of it. Mobs are spawning under trees, I guess. There's loads of other stuff in here. Get away, you. Loads of little I think is this mana features from. This says it's a Highlands here. Mana features from Twilight Forest. These little stone pillars, little stone structures, and trees and little buildings and stuff. So all in all, quite a nice little Mystcraft age I've got here. Right, I'm going to wrap up the episode there because it probably is running quite long. We've got a few things done. Still, I'm a little bit not really in my flow yet since I've been back. I want to get on with the more Greg Ticky stuff, but I still think we need to do a bit of prep work first. If I can get a bioreactor going, one of the bioreactors filled with 9 things, I mean, will definitely give me the ability to run a steam boiler just off them. So that's what I'm kind of aiming for. Where are these guys? Let's try not look at them. Go away, you. Weird. Right, let's have a quick mess around here before I go. Ooh. Quite scary. Come here, you. Yay! Second in the pearl. And go on, give me another one. Tight. And I don't think my sword's gonna last for this one. Come here, you. I might have to punch this one to death. Tight again. One ender pearl out of 3. Meh. Okay, I'll wrap it up there. Thanks as always for watching, and next episode we'll be doing the actual farms, get to the point where we can start gathering some ethanol or biofuel, whichever it's going to be, biofuel I think, and we'll take it from there. Cheers, bye.